Hey friends, it's your old pal SVH here. Just coming at you today with another Daily Nugget. Today is January 4th, 2021, and I'm coming at you today with another bowl of sake. Today's bowl of sake is actually one of my favorites. Really a really cool lesson in this one right here. I'm going to do my best to give you a little visual aid while I'm out here as well, but we'll see how it works. It's kind of hard to maneuver with the phone and everything. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you. Today's Daily Nugget comes again from the bowl of sake by Hazrat Inayat for January 4th. When you stand with your back to the sun, your shadow is before you. When you turn and face the sun, the shadow then falls behind you. When you stand with your back to the sun, your shadow is before you. But when you turn and face the sun, then your shadow falls behind you. So, you know, to really get a concept of this is really talking about God and the divine light. So when you're facing God, when you're looking at God, your shadow falls behind you. All the darkness that is shadowed over you falls behind you because you're in the light of the divine. It's the same with the sun. Okay, and then when you turn the other direction, now your shadow falls before you. So I'll show you a picture at the end of the video here of the shadow that's falling before me right now. So many times in life we stand with our back to the sun, with our back to God, or our back to divinity, and we only see the shadow that lies in front of us. We only see the darkness. And sometimes, you know, if I really back out here, this shadow can really reach a far length. So it seems overpowering, over-encompassing, this darkness that's around us and this shadow that we deal with and face. But when you really work around that gives you a whole different experience. So again, it's the whole light of the sun, light of the divine. See, now I'm looking at the sun. I got this nice high pro glow on my face. So yeah, you know, it's really like that in spiritual work. Whenever you really face and when you look for truth, you're going to find truth. And all the darkness that shrouds the truth and veils the truth is going to fall behind you because you have the light of truth shining upon it. We talk a lot in Sufism about the heart, kind of in the same way. Everything that we know, everything that there is to know, every piece of knowledge, every piece of wisdom, every experience is really in us. We have a universe within us, and it's all in the heart. All these things that we've learned before in life are with us, are still with us. But it's kind of like a lot of times we walk through life like we're in a dark room. We're in the attic. All these things are in there, but we don't have the light on. So we're tripping over this, tripping over that. We're really not sure what we're aiming at. But when you turn the light on, then you can see what's around you, and you can really see with clarity what you're looking at. It's really the same thing with spiritual life. You really want to see things with clarity. You want to see things with that light. And you don't want to be in the dark, you know. So, you know, I could talk a lot about the shadow with this because it talks about the shadow, and shadow work and shadow stuff is a whole other topic that we should get into another time when we can really get extensively into the shadow work. But this is a real inkling or a clue to it because, you know, how you get that shadow created is by not facing the light, you know, and it's a lack of light, right? So when the shadow encompasses you and overpowers you, it's because you're facing the darkness. You're not facing the light. So this is just kind of one little concept. There's definitely a lot of deeper exploration that we could go to get into this, but I think it's just such a perfect example. And you can do this experiment with light and shade. You can do it yourself. You can go outside and face the sun and kind of look over your shoulder and see your shadow. I don't know if, yeah, you can see my shadow falling behind me because I'm facing the sun. But if I turn the other way, then I'm going to see this shadow before me. And again, that's just a really great analogy, a really great metaphor for reality in all essence, because, you know, the whole idea is to clear away the darkness and to clear away the confusion and to push away the lies and the distrust and things like that, and to really stand with the truth. And the truth is light, right? So we're looking to show a lot of light and face the light, face the sun, and really rely on that divine guidance and direction to push us in the right way. So that's a little bit from your Daily Nugget for today. I'll leave it with you one more time here. When you stand with your back to the sun, your shadow is before you. When you turn and face the sun, then the shadow falls behind you. Thank you, my friends. Appreciate you guys taking part of these Daily Nuggets every day. If you do me a favor and go ahead and hit the subscribe and like button below, make sure that you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And we'll be back at you later on with a little bit more Daily Nugget.